Welcome to saitechinfo channel, my dear students. In this tutorial session, I will be explaining about the very important problem based on arithmetic progression, where the important concept is to find out the nth term. So to find out the nth term, we know an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula, where an is the nth term in trigonometry, arithmetic progression. Then a is the initial term, n number of terms, d the common difference. So this is the formula. So this problem is based on this formula. Okay, right. It is given as pth, qth, rth terms of an AP. Now how it can be represented? AP, that is the pth term. Now let us apply the formula. Since it comes the A, B, C, let us introduce with capital letter. So capital letter is the initial term plus P terms. So P minus 1. Instead of n, we can put P, then minus 1 into the common difference. So this is the first equation. Second equation, qth term. So you can put AQ is equal to what? That is A plus Q minus 1 into D, and AR is also given, that is A plus R minus 1 into D. So in each case its values are given, so that is given as A, B, C respectively. So the first one is A, second is B, third one is C, right? So let me consider this as equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Now what we need to prove, we have to show that this term, that is A into Q minus R plus B into R minus P plus C into P minus Q is equal to 0. So the best thing is you can find out this Q minus R, P minus R minus P, P minus Q by suitably subtracting these equations. Okay. Now let us, you need to replace this Q minus R minus P and P minus Q. So let us replace, but before that we have to arrive at. So how can you get Q minus R? In this case, let us consider equation 2 and 3. So considering equation 2 and 3, so subtract third equation from 2. So equation 2 minus 3. What will you get? That is, let us consider only this part. Okay. So this is B minus C is equal to, A will be cancelled. Now the common is D. So Q minus 1 minus R minus 1 into D. This is D is made common, and that is given as B minus C here. Okay, let us further reduce it. So B minus C is equal to, now you can expand it further. So Q minus 1 minus R minus of minus plus 1 into D, where you can strike out 1. So minus 1 plus 1. Now you have Q minus R into D. So from this we are able to find out Q minus R is nothing but B minus C divided by D. So this is the very important equation that you can substitute. Fourth equation. So you can substitute suitably. So similarly, how can you get R minus P? That is, you can subtract 1 from 3. So let us consider equation 1. Equation 3 should be subtracted. Equation 1 should be subtracted from 3. So equation 3 minus equation 1, so that you are able to get R minus P. Is it not? So let us have when you subtract these two, that is we are going to consider 1 and 3. Okay, so let me write 3 minus 1. A will be cancelled. Now you have r minus 1 minus of minus p. Therefore r minus 1 minus of minus plus 1 of d is equal to c minus a. Is it not? Because we have considered third equation and first equation. Okay, so these two can be cancelled. Therefore r minus p is equal to c minus a into d. Is it not? And that can be brought to the other side, divided by d. So this is equation number 5. So we can suitably substitute here, that is r minus p can be substituted here. Now we have to target p minus q. How can you get p minus q? By subtracting second equation from first equation. Is it not? So let us do that. First equation minus second equation. Okay, so a plus b, a will be cancelled. So you have p minus 1 of d minus, what is the second equation? Q minus 1 into d. Q minus 1 into d is equal to, what about RHS? A minus b. Okay, so you can have a minus b, right? So d being common, p minus 1 minus q minus of minus plus 1 of d is equal to a minus b. Therefore 1 can be cancelled. So p minus q and d can be brought here. So a minus b divided by d. Now you can substitute these equations. That is sixth equation. So substitute 4, 5, 6 in these equations. The first equation, the original equation, q minus r minus p, c minus q, p minus q. So let us write, what is that? A minus a into q minus r, a into q minus r plus, and then b into r minus p, b into r minus p plus c into p minus q, c into p minus q. Let us substitute all these values. Now first let us take, that is r minus p. So r minus p value is here, c minus a, that is second value, q minus r, that is the first value. So where is a b minus a? Q minus r is equal to b minus a. So you can substitute here, is it not? So let us write first of all these equations. That is, instead of q minus r, you can put, where is q minus r? Q minus r is here. Okay, so a into q minus r. Instead of q minus r, you can write b minus c divided by d plus b into r minus p. Okay, r minus p. So where is r minus p? It is here, c minus a divided by d. So c minus a divided by d plus c into p minus q. So p minus q is given here, a minus b divided by d is equal to, now d being common. Okay, so d and take LCM. So AB minus AC plus BC minus AB plus AC minus BC whole divided by D. So that is equal to AB minus AB cancel, AC minus AC cancel, BC minus BC cancel. So 0 by D, that is equal to 0. Is it not? So LHS is equal to RHS, hence the proof. Okay, so it is proved.